Hey, YouTubeVerse. I was talking with a friend of mine about how there are some things that you open with a hammer when you're scrapping, just because it's quicker than undoing all the screws. They didn't believe me, so decided I'd do a little scrap session of opening things with hammers. So here we go. The goal is, if you can save undoing a screw with a hammer swing or two, you know, that's time saved when you multiply it times 1,000 little gizmos. I'll show you later on in the video, but I've probably opened 500-600 of these. Plastic into the plastic bin. Lots of little KVMs and doodads. Plastic flying everywhere. Oh, I should put my gloves on. Work smarter, not harder, right? That's another KVM doodad. You know, technical term, doodad. Tried opening up this, but it's like a resin pour, even with a couple of channel locks. Oh, before I made this video, I spent a couple of minutes mounting my light, but I forgot to turn it on. There we go. Mouse, battery moved, Bluetooth dongle moved. You know, myself a minute. Grab. There we go. Grab the edges. One screw, one screw. Oh, yep, one screw. There we go. And again, quicker just to snap out. No, I got that. Making it harder and harder, so it's using a screw. There we go. Hey, mouse board. This is a scrap session opening things with hammers and using a screw bit. Fail. Fail. Let's scrap the board. I'm trying to get some variety, but I just have mountains of these. I love I've gotten to the point where my cable side that's already been cut, if you swing like this, it almost always ejects the board. Or like a cracked egg, if you can. Interesting, TrendNet, not this manufacturer. Let's see, I got 4 screws. Let's see. Yeah, this is gonna be, I can pop the screws, but dealing with the aftermath. Okay, well, actually, it's not so bad. Still screw there, but just broke the board around that little KVM. Crystal, a few ICs, some gold tracing on the pins. Like this, on the other hand, I do not think would be a good call for opening with a hammer. guessing this is a little keypad system for like a entry. Got an electric screwdriver right here. Do I have a bit? No, I don't have a bit. Got that. Will that work? No, that's too shallow. FOB, door, pin, sensor, thingamabob. Oh. Is that magnetic? No. I call that aluminum. Illuminati, as Scrap and Pallet Man says. Plastic. Interesting. So I've got, usually there's a little metal or PCB gold disc in these. Okay, so like the other one, some contacts. Interesting. Some gold etching on that. I'll put this in clean PC pins with nickel and copper base underneath. We've gotten far, far, far away from the premise of this scrap session, which is open it with a hammer. Alrighty, we're back again, YouTubeVerse. So here we have a couple of memory card reader, USB micro hubs. Perfect example of things you open with a hammer. Or not. I may not have done this one yet. This looks a little bit more complicated than I was expecting. This, on the other hand, should pop right open. There we go. There, that we open with a hammer. These are some HDMI wireless transceivers and receivers, so you could wirelessly send a signal to your TV hooked up to anything, computer, Xbox, that wasn't near the TV. These pop right open. Got a bucket full of these. Oh, and they color coded them, which is interesting. The boards for the RX, the receivers, are blue. The boards for the TX, the transceivers, are green. So it makes keeping... Ah, here we go. We have an RX, right? Okay, is it blue? It's blue. What else do we have here? We have, I think this was a powered USB extension. You would plug in the USB cord here, but it also had a power cord that's been cut, but it would go longer than, I forget what USB is rated for, 10 or 15 feet, so you could do like a 30-foot cable. Open it with a hammer. What is this? Same thing. USB 2.0 booster extension cable. USB port. Cable's already been cut. Oh, what is this? This is a printer switcher. I've never really understood why you would do this. You'd have two printers, or one printer, but only two computers can access, connected to two computers, but you've got to push something to get it to switch. I fiddled a couple of these years and years ago, and it was usually just less effort to move the cable that would go in here from the printer, from the desktop to the laptop, or vice versa. Seeing these around. USB auto printer sharing switch. Oh, I guess it's automatic. You don't have to push something. Anywho, open it with a hammer. I'm guessing this was a mute button and a volume control for a headset. It's got 4 screws. Honestly, there's probably nothing in here worth salvaging. Should go straight to shred, but let's open it with a hammer and see what we've got. Little sensor, aluminum capacitor, 2 screws still holding the board in. Interesting. Gold tracing. Interesting. We've got 4 screws here. Do we have a hammer? So we've got 4 screws. So there's, you can get it open. See, it's claiming this time to take the screws out. It's exposing the screws. It takes a long time. Let's have a hammer. Let's open the hammer. I'm sure you wear right here because things do go fine. Things do go fine. Okay, so snap these. Alright, usually I snap it. But nope. More. Not having the last one. Break away. Alright. There we go. Oh, man. Actually, a nice little board. Got that looks like a BGA, but it's actually got legs on the side. So little flat pack. BGA, memory, BJC. Oh, I call them CPU BGAs. I call them memory BGAs. A couple of ICs scattering about. A couple of crystals. Gold tracing on all the pins. Interesting. Gold flashing on the board. And it's being difficult. There we go. Okay, so yeah, this one, I got uncovered screws and I got to remove the screws, but still probably you would not open this with a hammer. Some of the other stuff you definitely open with a hammer. Always make sure the batteries are removed. You don't want batteries getting smashed by a hammer. At a bad time. Oh, something fell. Screws. Oh, there's a USB. I guess if I take out the USB. The USB Bluetooth. Communication dongle thingy-mabob. 2 screws, a light sensor, 10 dots usually. Yeah, it's straightforward. Interesting. It can't be gold, it's gonna be brass, but why? Oh, because it's hot, they wanted a little laser pointer. Yeah, when I tell people who come, crystal oscillator, who come by to help, it's like, no, maybe it break, it's all going, getting out, depopulated, sold, shred, destroyed. There's no point to spending any effort trying to keep it intact. All batteries, okay. This, honestly, I toss it straight to shred. These little Bluetooth dongles for all the wireless stuff. I usually keep them separate because they've got some gold etching. This one's just got a really small crystal. Interesting. Under the resin dot, we got some bond wires that are usually gold, and some gold tracing fingers. So I've got a jar of just these. So it's a pin. The battery cover. No batteries. Let's open it with a hammer. Okay, more little laser pointer. I think that's aluminum. Yep. Oh, what do we got? We got a little board here, battery contacts. Not much, a screw, a laser. Yeah, I might throw this into low grade, but got a little IC, a little MOSFET. Wonder if the wire on the laser is brass or gold. Slightly different tint. Throw it in gold pins. See, you know, it either have some or not. And it dissolves with everything else. Super speed USB 3.0 express card for laptops. Plastic, more plastic, the plastic shrouding with pins. Okay, let's see, can I? Okay, decent little pins. We'll pull those and put them in clean. Oh, what do we have here? BGA, a resistor, a little crystal oscillator, two more little fuses, a couple of tantalum capacitors, pins on the slots. Honestly, not all in all, decent little board. NEC, interesting. The BGA's NEC BGA. So that's how we open things with a hammer. And with that, we will wish you a good day. Stay safe, stay sane, be well.